find out, did it change up? Wait, did it change up? Is it light out yet? Did it find out? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that that romance is outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this. And I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I'll keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? I keep myself up, that's maybe how you I used to
That's an afternoon probably best suited for skating in Central Park, but we're across the river. We are in for a cold one at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the New York Jets. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And we are underway from MetLife Stadium. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Already here, they'll audible to something else. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
I think the challenge they put upon themselves is we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor? The winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea.
And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2. When you talk about this Jets defense, so they're going to be tough to throw on, no doubt. Currently ranked 3rd in the NFL against the pass.
They may be ranked 3rd against the pass in the league, but they're the best that I've seen so far. Sometimes the numbers don't tell the full story.
And he's going to have the Packers 1st down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the first down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
On first down, it's Fuller. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 44-yard line.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second down and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Fuller. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. He'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18 running, 18 running. Trap 60, trap 60, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the sticks make a drastic shift forward. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Now a give, right side. It's Fuller. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Jets.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there. So now the Packers turn things over to the special teams crew. They're on for the field goal try. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Packers are off to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Looking to put a drive together. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Operating from the gun. Klein. It's caught. Smith. And a gain of 5. 3rd and 7 now. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. How about this? They'll change it at the line. They'll try and throw for it here. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for the Jets. First down.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
That's another Jets. First down.
Hall again. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
31. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Straight ahead is Hall. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 24.
4-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll run with Hall. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23.
It's a gain of a yard. That's another Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Complete. Smith has it. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Klein. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
On the run, it's Wade. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now they'll audible to something else. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Garrett Wilson with a milestone career touchdown number 100. Joining Curtis Martin and Franco Harris at the century mark as he continues to climb the all-time list. And the Jets are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. You talk about this Jets defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on. Top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now this aired out deep for Reed. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Jaden Reed, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Packers have regained the lead. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
That one taken in by T. Higgins. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Back to throw. Klein. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 31.
At the 31-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Jets at 13-2 on the year. Well, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just that.
Down beyond the line of scrimmage. A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd down and 12.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Looking to throw. Klein. And that will be incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
That is inches from the upright. It's no good. Wide to the left.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Man, confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Well, that wasn't exactly a thing of beauty. I know they completed the pass, but look at the yardage lost. I mean, who does that make happy?
That's why I don't play in PPR points per reception fantasy leagues right there.
You'd be really
You don't deserve
upset,
anything
right?
for that.
But you get credit for it? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Well, I know whoever has this team's defense, they were happy about that play.
Take this one up close to about the 45. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping, and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They'll run on first down. It's Fuller. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 32.
They'll keep it on the ground. Fuller. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
In motion left goes Watson.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. So now the Packers turn things over to the special teams crew. They're on for the field goal try. He hit his first one, this from 44 yards out now. And this one is no good. He missed it. And that will keep this a 3-point game. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And the last time that they were on the field, a little demoralizing. Missed field goal. You always feel like you want to get it in the end zone, but then, oh, well, at least we're going to get 3. Didn't go through the goalpost, so.
It does test the mental processes of a team, though, doesn't it? Because when you miss a field goal, it's amazing how fast they want to turn on the guy kicking the ball. But you need to keep his confidence up, because how many times have we seen games where it comes down to a stretch? And guess what? You need that guy to make the big kick for your team to move on or to win a game. Make sure you keep him happy. Make sure you keep him comfortable.
I'm sure you always treated the kicker nicely, though.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Turn his TV off, 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 turn his TV off.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Reload.
On first down, it's Fuller. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
And now they'll shift things around.
Tracking 60.
2nd and 5. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. His first catch. Good for 14 there and a first down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt, that's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Up the middle they go. It's Fuller. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 19 Lions. Warriors 17. Cut 19. Cut 19 tight. 19 tight.
Slot man moves right. They'll set up a throw. Touchdown, Packers. Jaden Reed, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Packers are able to stretch out their lead. Only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talk to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
This one good for a first down, and also that is catch number 90 for him now on the season. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Play fake here on first down.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
This is Smith for the ground. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 7 yards left for second down. Ball at the 10.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 10-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Klein.
He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown.
A great play there. His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season.
And the Jets have cut it back within a score.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
Jets, 14.
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
That to the sideline and incomplete. Boy, they're going to say there's a receiver in the area. That was close to grounding, but it's second down.
They're going to look to throw. Here's a diving catch right side. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
This is caught. It's Christian Watson.
And he'll go down, but not before getting us inside the 30. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Again, he'll drop to throw. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get it to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And now to give us momentum going into the second half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. 16 yards right off the bat on first down.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for the Jets. First down. First and 10 at the 40.
Back to throw. Klein. Now he'll tuck this and run. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open, and when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Back to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there as the first half is winding down. And the Jets are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marquise Bell. And the Jets are going to get it back here just past the 35. So the interception there. And, Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched a playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Give to Hall running right. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. These offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Klein. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down.
At the 48-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And now an audible here into something else.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
They'll take over the first down at the 43-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Fuller trying to run inside, but nothing there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
They'll look to throw.
Oh, the turnover fuss continues. Here's another interception. And the Jets are going to get it back here just past the 35. So a nice play defensively by the rookie coming up with the INT.
And that's a late-round pick right there, making a first-round impact. And a lot of these day 3 corners, they end up winding up on special teams and sub-packages and even on the practice squad. But he's really made an impact on this defense, and he comes up with the interception there.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
All again on 2nd down.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
They'll go again with Hall.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Second and 14. That is caught by Cullen.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
It's caught, Smith. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And the Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw. Klein.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Intended for
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Second and 10. Hall want to give up the middle.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down.
Third and 10.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down.
An audible here to get a new look.
On fourth down, Klein. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Jets try it, but the fourth down play doesn't work. And it'll be a turnover on downs. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Fuller, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
54 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
46-yard line.
On first down, it's Fuller. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
Now a handoff up the middle. Fuller will be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Here is third down and 4.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. And with a play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll set up to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 30. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30. the middle they go. It's Fuller. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Packers are able to widen their advantage. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go-around.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Basically, you're not going to outwork two guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else with the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. And you forget the other options that are out there.
They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
At the 48-yard line. A gain of 1. Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Looking to throw. Klein. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Smith. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
1st and 10 at the 28.
Mayfield going to switch things up here.
Alert! Pistol. What's up?
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Just a desperation heave there, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. And even 100 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
And what a tough spot for this defense because they know it's coming, but they're just powerless to stop it. What a great run there to start the drive. And you can bet there'll be more where that came from as they try to ice this game away.
An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is 2nd and less than a yard. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Fuller. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Here's Nix. That is Cutt. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. Fuller. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Cougar 19.
They run the counter. It's Fuller. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay. So that flag will set him back 5 yards. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 79 Brother. Warrior. 70.
Back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16. But they get the conversion anyway.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready?
They run the counter. Fuller. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. This offense has had a lot to like in this game. I don't know that last play, though, is going to make the highlight reel.
It's not going to make the highlight reel, but it will be the focus of the film session that the team has to sit through. I've sat through those before. Never any fun. You're always excited about your good plays, and they actually fast forward through those. All right, that was good. All right, great. They get to the bad ones and really illuminate them. Not cool.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Fuller. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. And even 100 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Yeah, another good run there. He's been such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. Going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4.
Now they'll change things up.
To the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3 and leaves him with 4th and 1.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Scrimmage the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. Now receiver in motion left. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Christian Watson
with career touchdown number 128, he's now tied with Marvin Harrison for number 9 on the all-time list.
And the Packers are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Klein.
And that one complete once again to Higgins.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
That's another Jets. First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18.
Let's go. 60.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. But it's caught on the right side. It's Smith.
They need 12 here. It's third down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 12.
Operating from the gun, Klein. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 17-yard line. A nice pickup of 23 on the third down conversion. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got Smith here. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Now they'll audible to something else.
At the Packers' 13-yard line.
19 Tiger.
A carry here for Wade. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Back at the 17-yard line.
Out of the gun now on third down.
He has a man. It's complete to Wilson.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the 4th. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution, even though the scoreboard is going against you.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. Taking it in from a yard out.
And the Jets have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.